welcome back to the Fringe Festival 2012. We're back here at Komedia and we're here to interview the award-winning Mr. Andy Hamilton, who's about to perform a show to us he calls Andy Hamilton's Hat of Doom. Andy Hamilton, welcome.
Thank you very much.
Is it your first time in Bath?
As a performer, yeah. I've been here as a tourist loads of times. But
as a tourist, what kind of places have you been around Bath?
Well, when the kids were little, we went to the pump room and the baths and the Abbey, and we went on the open top bus door and froze our bollocks off. So yeah, we've seen Bath a fair bit.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, but that was a long time ago.
Are you just saying that to make me happy, or?
No, we had a good time, yeah, but that was when the kids were little. They're all huge adults now.
Oh, adults now. So, Hat of Doom.
Yeah.
Can you explain to us a bit about?
Well, there's a hat.
Yep.
That's hence the hat, and it's full of topics. And I go around the audience, and they pick out the topics. So that's why it's the Hat of Doom. I do that in the first half. Second half, at the interval, I ask them to leave questions on bits of paper on the stage. So the second half is all spins out of whatever they ask. So
that's so different from any other kind of show I've ever seen in my life. So
that's good.
How did you come up with the idea?
I don't know. I've seen other performers do a kind of, the idea of the audience picking out topics before. And the second half, that just sort of evolved over time. I'd started letting the audience do that, and it is quite good fun. So
I mean, that shows true skill, though, to be able to just think from the top of your head. And
well, you haven't seen it yet. I don't know. It's enjoyable. Yeah.
Thank you, that's very kind. That's a really lovely welcome. Thank you. Hello up there. Thank you very much. That's really cheered me up, because I was feeling a bit depressed before I came on. It's my own fault. Stupidly, in the green room before the show, I made the mistake of watching the news. And you've probably not heard this latest Eurozone meltdown. It's now reached the most nightmarish new proportions. There's a news flash. Apparently, they've just discovered that the entire Greek economy is on sale in Poundland. Yeah, just next to Spain's. Yeah, it's going to get very scary. We're all going to be living in caves next year. But you'll hear the odd topical joke this evening, ladies and gentlemen, but they all come with my usual disclaimer, which is that it is very, very difficult to come up with jokes that are funnier or more absurd than what's in the headlines. And this was brought home to me my very first week as a topical comedy writer in 1976, when I picked up a copy of the London Evening Standard, and the front page banner headline read, "Murderer ruined my life." Which he's going to, really, isn't he? He's going to put a bit of a kink in your day.
So how long have you been doing comedy and live shows?
Well, I've only been doing this show for about 5-6 years. Before that, I mean, I'm mostly a writer. That's my job. That's my proper job. This is just like my, what I do to stop myself from going mad while I'm writing, really.
I understand you've been involved in writing Outnumbered.
Yeah, I'm one of the co-writers and co-directors of Outnumbered with Guy Jenkin, yeah.
How's it like working with those guys?
It's brilliant. Yeah, people say you shouldn't work with kids, but actually the kids are terrific and they're really good fun, yeah. Yeah.
Sounds good. Have you got any advice for anyone who wants to get into writing in the future, maybe? And
oh, that's really hard. Persevere. Persevere. Get as much experience as you can. Write for anything. It's all good experience. I mean, even the experiences that are bad are, in a sense, good. They teach you what you want to do and where your strengths lie and where your weaknesses are. So just try and do it, yeah. But I mean, and don't get downhearted. Yeah.
There is always one limping wildebeest, isn't there? Have you ever thought about that? There's always one limping wildebeest, one straggler that the lions get to pick off and devour in front of the cameras, isn't there? Well, I don't want to go into too much detail, but between you and me, just don't repeat this outside the theatre, but Sir David Attenborough owns an air rifle. That's all I'm... on his forehead there, and I thought, oh yeah, that's the bit of forehead he's going to nut me with any second now. And I just braced myself, waiting for it, and then he stared even more balefully for a bit longer, and then finally, after about 30 seconds, he started to lever his shoulders around like that, turned away from me, and then I heard him say, Gary, I'm going to fucking kill you. which is sort of the two stereotypes, isn't it? You know, this is a Bone-Ash space, isn't it? It's an astonishing thought to think that Jane Austen might have danced here. Isn't that amazing? It's amazing. Jane Austen, no, it's true, Jane Austen might have danced here. I don't think the floors would have been as sticky then, but, although they might have been. Jane might have been off her face on absinthe. Actually, dancing with Incapability Brown or whatever. Right, okay, so we're going to do our riot now. So, on the ground floor, to my left, you are a rampaging horde of rioters, okay? So what I want as much aggression as you can summon up, okay? On the count of three. You can be any kind of rioter you like. You know, you can be rioters who are protesting at the global brutalities of capitalism, or you can just want some trainers. It does not matter, all right? I just want as much aggression on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Right. Whoever shouted, come on Ipswich, that wasn't helpful, that was just sad.
Where would you be if you weren't doing comedy right now? I think that's a very important question.
What, tonight?
No, just as a career. If you weren't doing comedy as a career, where would you?
No idea. I'd probably be in prison or something. I don't know.
In prison?
Yeah.
Wow. So how are you finding the Bath weather today?
It's warm, and I'm concerned because the audience will be warm, so... the audience
will be warm.
Well, they've been out in the sun all day, and sometimes they go a bit limp when they've been out in the sun all day, you know, you feel a bit kind of... So it'll be interesting when I get out there, I'll have to see.
Feels like you're on holidays. Great feeling.
Yeah, but you sort of dry out. Well, maybe I'm worrying unnecessarily, but we'll see. So if I go out and they're all pink, I know I've got a problem.
Got a problem?
Yeah.
So you're feeling a bit nervous, even as a professional?
Oh, no, you always get nervous, yeah. Oh, I think it'd be a worry if I wasn't nervous, yeah. That would be a problem.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much. Thanks for...
That's all right.
Andy Hamilton, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
I'll tell you what, I had terrible trouble getting hold of one of these, because those Salvation Army women did not put up a fight. I know how to pull her halfway up the street. Okay, I'm going to sing a folk song for you now, because when I was a student, I used to love going to folk clubs, listen to folk songs, sung by traditional folk bands, about ships that sailed out of Liverpool, never to return. Which is just common sense, if you think about it, if you've been to Liverpool. But anyway, all right, people think it's a 16th century song. They don't really know what it's about. They think it's about the plague. It's certainly a song about loss. And I'm going to sing it for you now. No, that's not right. Well, no. Can somebody give me an E? No, actually, I said that in Cambridge, and the front 3 rows all put their hands in their pockets. It was an awkward moment. Okay. Song about loss. Ah, where are all my violets? And where are all my roses? And where are all my daisies fair that did adorn my posies? And where are my petunias, forget-me-nots and sweet pea? And where are my chrysanthemums, whose nodding heads did greet me? And where are my fine primulas, so lovely to behold? And where are all my daffodils, with trumpets so golden? And where are my fine snowdrops white, that bloom no frost to harden? And where am I? Oh, wait a sec, now this is not my garden. Thank you very much. You have been a lovely audience. Thank you and good night.